Straight. A 24-year-old man from Aylesbury, paralysed in a trampolining accident, is hoping to win gold in a cycling competition at the weekend. Johnny Beer will be up against competitors from around the world, all using groundbreaking electrical stimulation to get their legs moving again. Natalie Verney's been to see him in training.
Johnny Beer is paralysed from the chest down. At 16 years old, he broke his neck trying to do a backflip on a trampoline. 8 years later, and he's a competitive cyclist, thanks to this technology. A little computer box sends electrical currents to the muscles in his legs so they contract in a way which makes them pedal the bike. It's given him a freedom he thought he might have lost forever.
Originally I used to ride a unicycle before my accident, and that was something I really wanted to do again. So I guess the closest I got to it is actually cycling using the bike, and I feel a lot happier that I've managed to at least do something and get around the place.
Functional electrical stimulation isn't just about cycling, though. The science behind it shows the nervous system's capable of some remarkable changes when stimulated by this type of technology.
What we're trying to do, providing the use of the wide pulse stim, is to try and increase those neuro pathways in order to perform those movements, and through repetitive exercises, that's what we hope to achieve. So the ultimate goal is to try and get full function back into the legs, so for example walking, jumping, etc.
Cyberbike, which is being held in Lyon at the weekend, is thought to be the first cycle race where all the competitors will use FES, and training for it has been gruelling. But Johnny hopes to win, not just for himself, but to give hope to others too.
I really want to help people get out of the situation. Most people don't know what spinal cord injury is, and if I can show them that this technology actually helps them not only stay out of hospital but potentially recover nerves, then I'm going to push forward, do the races and win, and show what can be done.
Natalie Verney, BBC South Today.
Tickets have gone on sale for Oxford United's match against Premier League champions Manchester City. The third-round League Cup tie will be played at the Kassam Stadium on Tuesday, the 25th of September. It won't be televised live, but there will be full match commentary on BBC Radio Oxford. Tickets went on sale to season ticket holders at 5 o'clock. They'll go on general sale at the end of next week. What an exciting match for the fans. That's all for you at the moment. I'll be back at 10:30 with another bulletin with the rest of South Today. Here's Sally.
Later tonight, a riot of colour and heaven sent. The striking floral displays at Winchester Cathedral's Flower Festival. One year on from a new scheme offering free childcare, providers in the south say the service has forced some out of business. The government funds the initiative, but nurseries and childminders say there is a shortfall between what they receive and how much it actually costs to provide the care. Matt Graveling has the story.
30 hours of free childcare every week. A government scheme that's proved invaluable for working parents across the south. It applies to all 3- and 4-year-olds during term time. But a year after it was introduced, preschools, nurseries and childminders say the funding they receive does not cover their costs, and they're struggling to balance the books.
So we've actually just had to give up our other building because we can't afford the rent on it. I would love to give my staff more money. I can't afford to give them anything above the minimum wage because I'm not earning enough money. If the government offered us the same amount of money as our hourly rate, that would enable us to pay our staff a decent wage.
Day Nursery says it charges £5.20 per child per hour to provide care. But through government funding, it only receives £4.47 per child per hour. This leaves them with a weekly shortfall of almost £700.
I think most nurseries face the same sort of struggles that we do with the government funding and the issues around pay. And I have got friends that have left childcare because of, the situation that they've been in, where they just have needed to earn that little bit more. And it's been a toss-up between doing a